promised you'd be around when the world crashes down. Rest my case, I hope you see it. So hear me out, I'll keep on dreaming.
New video tonight of a crash involving a runaway motorhome in Surrey. A neighbor's surveillance camera was recording when the driver of the RV lost control on a hill and slammed into a house in the Guildford area yesterday.
Well, hello tubers. Today we're covering something a little different. As it happens, I live in Metro Vancouver and we had a horrific RV crash only about 15-20 miles from where I live in the city of Surrey. So I figured, hey, I might as well check it out. Apparently this Class A RV came down this hill behind me and came flying down at a high rate of speed through the Jersey barriers, knocked him out, and winded up inside that house. And of course it kind of flew over in a little embankment, crushed a van, so we got a van for sale. It's nice and crushed. And an RV that's sitting inside of a house, and apparently just talked to some of the neighbors and they got to wait for a structural engineer to decide if the house will collapse if they yank out the RV. So now it's an older fellow who's retired that lives in the house and owns it. He probably paid it off a long time ago because apparently he has no home insurance. So everybody's hoping that the insurance from the RV that flew into his house is going to pay for the rebuild. It looks like the house might have to be torn down. The poor fellow is living in his van now. So the irony that an actual RV caused a homeowner to be homeless to live in a van. That's crazy, man. So it looks like it was just an exquisite little jump over that van and into the house. Looks like we got a missing RV door here on the side of the road. Must have sheared off. I spoke to some of the local residents and they expressed some concern about safety in the neighborhood. And they actually said they'd stopped some looters from going into the house in the RV since the crash. So it's kind of sad that people even take advantage of a horrible tragedy that happened to not only the homeowner but the RVer. And they just want to come and steal things. But that's typical of some neighborhoods of Surrey. The CRVL Freedom Hotline is now open. Call now. 1-213-799-CRVL. Call now.
This film required editing to make it suitable to be shown